Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I've just invested in a new microphone and hopefully it's working as it should be. If not, then let me know in the comments. Just want to also give a shout out to my Spanish friend, Thorn Rising, who made these cute chibis for me. Oh, wrong flag. Sorry about that. My bad. Anyway, let's see what the Guardian has for us today. Jane Fonda. It took me 30 years to get feminism. Oh God, Jane Fonda, what have you done? The actor and activist Jane Fonda has admitted that she was a late bloomer when it came to feminism, and it was not until she was in her 60s that she really understood the movement. Writing in Lenny, whatever that is, Lena Dunham and Jenny Connor's online newsletter, Fonda, who is a prominent women's rights campaigner, said she had gone from viewing women's issues as a distraction from more important problems to the realization that women are the issue, the core issue. It took me 30 years to get it, but it's okay to be a late bloomer, as long as you don't miss the flower show. As if writing for the likes of Lena Dunham's newsletter wasn't bad enough, Jane Fonda's now spouting all of feminism's cult-like rhetoric too. Oh dear. Fonda wrote, "In 1970, when I was 33, I learned that 5,000 women in New York City were demonstrating for legalized abortion. I wrote in my journal, 'Don't understand the women's liberation movement. There are more important things to have a movement for, it seems to me.'" The actor, who is two-time Academy Award winner, was a prominent opponent of the Vietnam War and civil rights activist before becoming a supporter of feminist causes. "I began to identify myself publicly as a feminist, although it would be many years before I would look within myself and locate the multiple ways in which I had internalized sexism and the profound damage it had done to me," she wrote. The profound damage? Are you shitting me? God, I mean, legalized abortion is, something. The abortion issue is a sensitive one, and I'm not going to go into it, and people have the right to protest about that sort of thing, but internalized sexism, profound damage, absolute garbage is that woman's spout. As I said, this is cult-like bollocks that she's spewing out, and she seems to internalize a lot of feminist bollocks too, let alone patriarchal ones. Fonda has been heavily involved in the V-Day movement, which works to stop violence against women and girls, and was inspired by the Broadway show The Vagina Monologues. In 2001, she established the Jane Fonda Center for Adolescent Reproductive Health at Emory University in Atlanta, which aims to help prevent adolescent pregnancy. When I turned 60 and entered my third and final act, I decided that I needed to heal the wounds patriarchy has dealt me, she wrote. I didn't want to come to the end of my life without doing all I could to become a whole, full-voiced woman. Says the woman voicing her thoughts to the Guardian for all the world to see. Honestly. As if before today she wasn't a whole and full-voiced woman because she hadn't discovered the cult of feminism. It's honestly disturbing to hear this woman, an actress, and a very well-known and beloved one as well, talking about herself as if before feminism she was incomplete and downtrodden and full of wounds because of the patriarchy that she just hadn't realized before feminism came into her life. Honestly, that woman does not do any favors to the notion that feminism is just a cult that behaves as such, that indoctrinates as such, as they have done to her. Honestly, I mean, movements to stop violence against women and girls are fine in themselves. I'm not saying they shouldn't exist, nor should I say that centres aiming to prevent adolescent pregnancy are bad in themselves. But all this wishy-washy nonsense of patriarchy and being incomplete without feminism is just nonsense. And then there's the whole business about the vagina monologues. There's really not much I can say, really. Anything more that's already been said. It's just a bit sad, really. Well, all I can do is just to end on this rather fitting quote that this story reminded me of. He gazed up at the enormous face. 40 years it had taken him to learn what kind of smile was hidden beneath the dark moustache. Oh, cruel, needless misunderstanding! Oh, stubborn, self-willed exile from the loving breast! 2 gin-scented tears trickled down the sides of his nose. But it was all right. Everything was all right. The struggle was finished. He had won the victory over himself. He loved Big Brother.